G'day and welcome to Aussie Vision. And we're talking about three more songs on day two of the rehearsals for Eurovision 2021. Let's start with what was first up there. It was Israel. Now, Kyriakos, I saw on Twitter you were quite a big fan of this performance. Tell us about what your thoughts were.
Yeah, I think I was only a few of those fans that were on Twitter, but I absolutely loved it. Just so much. Yeah, I absolutely loved the performance. She had so much energy, so much fun. I found that really infectious. I really enjoyed watching it as well. She's just a performer, and even the little whistle note at the end, I'm a sucker for that. So absolutely loved it. She nailed it every single time. So yeah, as a package for me, it really blew me away.
And you're a Mariah Carey fan as well, aren't you? So
Yes.
there we go. I think it's making more sense. Mike, what did you think of it?
Look, I thought overall pretty good, really good. Good package again, good energy. I'll concur with Kyriakos there. She did use a lot of the stage, and there was some really good side camera angle shots and things like that. She does give a lot of energy and personality into performance. I can't say I'm a massive fan of the choreography. I think it's probably a little bit on the junior Eurovision side for me, but ultimately, yeah, it kind of all works.
Yeah, I like the pink and the blue aesthetic, which we've seen already with Croatia, but I think this is a very different take on it. I kind of agree. It gave me a bit of a junior Eurovision a slash X Factor type of performance, but done very well, of course. She is doing a lot of movement at times that slightly impacts her vocal, but then she nails those. That whistle note is amazing, and she just connects on the camera. There's a lot of happening that last 30 seconds with the reveal and then the crown thing, and maybe they just need to just pare it back just like maybe 10% so she can nail it 100%. But otherwise, really good package. Certainly not out of the running, but certainly not jumping into a definite qualifier. To me, it's still probably sitting about where it was for me anyway. You for you changed for you though, Kiri, I think.
Yeah, it really went into my personal top 10, and yeah, I would love to see it qualify, but yeah, we'll have to see how it goes.
All right, well, let's talk about Romania. Everyone was expecting this to be kind of a surefire qualifier, but looks like it may have stumbled a little bit here on this first rehearsal. Michael, what did you think of it?
Yeah, look, I like what they're going for. I like the overall package. There's a lot of echoes of the music video in this and the interpretive dancing and so on. Have they bitten off a little bit more they can chew? First run through, we can't get too caught up in vocals, but it did seem like a bit of a struggle for Roxen to actually get through the song, and that's the most important thing.
Kiri, what do you think?
Yeah, I do have to agree with Mike there too. I also found it a little bit not very organic as a package as well, and maybe a little primitive. But yeah, I just struggled a little bit to get through it.
Yeah, I feel like if it all comes together, it could be really sophisticated, but when it's not nailing it, it starts to become a bit kind of like independent theatre or Rocker Stedford, I think is the thing in Australia, and which is that's not necessarily a compliment, but I think it could build up. I think it's one of those ones that they're going to have to really just rehearse and rehearse and rehearse. Her running out to that stage is where the vocals then start to have struggles, because I think she's fine before then. So getting that movement or whatever, but she's going to have to do it. So she's going to have to work really hard over the next week. It's not dead in the water, but there's a struggle ahead for them, and that's been a surprise.
I think for me, it was always one that we expected the juries to like. So you're going to need to nail that performance. Otherwise, you're really, really in danger.
Indeed. Okay. Looking tough there for Romania right now. And the final one that we saw was Azerbaijan. Interesting performance there. Kyriakos, what do you think of it?
Yeah, it was maybe a lot more simple than I expected, but I also was expecting like more of a higher impact as well. The cats is coming along. Right. Like when she goes, let's start a fire, let's go. I was expecting like a bang and lots of pyro, but we didn't get to see any in those rehearsals. So surely there'll be something coming along later on. But yeah, it just needs something.
Mike, what did you think of it?
Yeah, the Land of Fire was lacking a little bit of fire in the end, wasn't it? There's some really nice elements to this. I think it's very sleek in its parts and not what probably I expected from this. I expected bells and whistles and the dancers and everything. The dancers are there, the choreography's there, but it's all just a little more pared back and a little simple than perhaps the all guns blazing I may have been expecting.
Yeah, it's certainly, I think it's a solid little package. And I think when we've seen a few performances we just talked about where there's a lot going on, and the ones that maybe struggled tonight, who've bitten off a bit too much, I expected that to be Azerbaijan, and they're not. And it's very LED. It's all about the LEDs. There's some choreography. Tight shots are great. I was saying before to Mike, this reminds me of 2017 Armenia Artsvig, in a way. And the tight shots are good. The long shots are a little bit swallowed up by the stage. And I was certainly going, where's the fire for that last 30 seconds? I was just dying for it. So if they haven't gone for it, they've made a massive error there. But let's hope there comes maybe another rehearsals.
Pretty sure it's coming.
Surely.
Has to.
Surely. Said that. It would be bizarre if they didn't. But I think actually being simple, it works for this song. And I think actually I'm feeling more comfortable about it qualifying.
I'll agree with that.
All right. Well, those are those three. Sounds like an interesting mix. I don't think we feel like massively big on or massively against any of those. There's a lot to come. Only first rehearsals, of course. So let's see how the next lot go. Thanks for joining us. See you later.
Bye.